was telling y'all there was something going on down there, yo. And by this time, we all seen the Little Mermaid, y'all. We know that it's some shit down there. Now, this robot had basically caught both of these beings. That joint got like a bioluminescent body. Yo, look what they found at the bottom of the ocean, yo. Yo, remember I was telling y'all there was something going on down there, yo? And by this time, we all seen the Little Mermaid, y'all. We know that it's some shit down there. Now, this robot had basically caught both of these beings. That joint got like a bioluminescent body. You can see the arm. It got one arm, yo. Y'all peep that? Now, look, if you ever seen the movie Underwater, if you seen that joint, you know it looked exactly like what was hanging on the monster back in the movie, yo. The movie was basically telling us about Cthulhu, yo. Basically, Cthulhu is basically like the monster of the sea, yo. Basically, the other word that starts with an L, you feel me? Yeah, the biblical joint. In the movie, it was stuff riding his back that looked just like this one specifically, yo. And it's crazy, yo, because other people be putting up other sea creatures and we just don't be seeing them because y'all know how it be, yo. Y'all hear that, yo? I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. It's really time to wake up! Yo.
Did you know there's a lake under the ocean? Divers discovered it at one of the lowest known depths. A dense, salty brine pool so thick, submarines can't even enter it. When they tried, the water... Did you know there's a lake under the ocean? Divers discovered it at one of the lowest known depths. A dense, salty brine pool so thick, submarines can't even enter it. When they tried, the water literally rippled like a force field. But that's not the strangest part of the ocean. Have you heard of the doomsday fish? It's called the deep sea oarfish, an alien-looking creature that can grow over 36 feet long. In Japan and Taiwan, locals believe its sudden appearance means disaster is coming. The last time it surfaced, a massive tsunami struck. Now, another oarfish has been spotted. Is it just coincidence or a warning from the deep? Did you know?
What's that? Oh, a manned submersible dove 31,000 feet below sea level and found many different new species? Tell me more. After diving about 31,000 feet below sea level,
So who remember when I said there's over 100 new sea creatures that was discovered inside of the ocean? Here go a video of some of the sea creatures in the Pacific Ocean. And I done said this 100 times, let me make this 101 times. We have not discovered everything inside of the ocean. We only discovered like 10% of the ocean. So I'm really not surprised that we're seeing all these new sea creatures that's popping up. And for those who didn't know, this should really be an eye-opener. And every day it seems like something new is going on in the ocean, like the ocean is the new outer space. Because there's new discoveries that's happening every day. But this just make you think about the possibility like the Megalodon, the Kraken, the creatures that's at the bottom of the abyss of the ocean that's never been discovered like the Mariana Trench. What about them undiscovered creatures? I'm just saying, gang, it's a lot to think about. It's the first sightings of the creature that was spotted. Oh no, I just got a lot of interesting questions. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts though, gang, in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if you're on
Scientists explored a new part of the deep sea and found this, a never-before-seen deep-sea batfish. It was discovered at the base of an underwater volcano 5,000 meters deep while on an expedition charting unexplored deep-sea areas of the Cocos Islands. This is one of 60 species of batfish, which are undoubtedly one of the wildest-looking fishes in the sea. For one, they can walk. They have little arms that they use to roam around the seafloor. Also, they're a type of anglerfish. These fish use a built-in fishing lure that comes straight out of their face to attract and catch prey. Scientists explored a new part.
After millions of years of evolution, the ocean's depths have become a vault of the extraordinary. Here, creatures exist that bear no resemblance to anything we know, their forms shaped by time and conditions we can barely comprehend. This is a world where survival creates the unimaginable, where life moves in ways that challenge every rule of biology. To uncover it is not just to discover the unknown, it is to step into a realm that feels closer to another planet than to our own. After millions of years...
Shit's getting weird. Pardon.
They just found 866 new species in the ocean. Not last decade, not last year, just the last 16 months. From a tiny, camouflaged pipe horse in South Africa's reefs, to weird deep-sea creatures miles under the Arctic ice. This is the Ocean Census, a global race to discover 100,000 new marine species. Why? Because every new fish, or coral, could hold secrets to medicine, climate survival, or even the origin of life. Follow me if you like cool science.
Shit's getting weird. Pardon infinity.
Scientists have found an ocean under the Earth's surface, a massive one at that. Sounds staggering, right? Let me tell you all about it. The discovery has been made some 700 kilometers deep into the Earth. The ocean lies just above the lower mantle in something called the Mantle Transition Zone. The water is present in a rock known as ringwoodite. And do you know how big this ocean is? About 3 times the volume of all the planet's oceans combined. So if you take all of the Earth's oceans and triple them, that is the amount of water discovered inside the Earth. Now the question is, how does this water get there? Was it present when our planet was formed, or did it appear due to some process that happened later?
What do y'all think is down there in those waters? Because there's some wild shit up here in these waters. What do y'all think is down there? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't know. Like, if it's a necessity for us to tap into that water, great, but if not, just leave the Earth's G-spot alone. I don't need to touch it. She might bust. Shit's getting weird.
Imagine living in a place where the sun disappears for an entire winter. In the remote town of Utqiagvik, Alaska, formerly known as Barrow, the sun sets every November and doesn't rise again until late January. That's over 60 days of polar night. Life keeps rolling on, right? It doesn't just hit pause for anyone. If you like this video, hit the follow button for more.
More than 80% of the ocean remains unexplored, leaving vast stretches of our planet's largest waters a mystery. Hidden species and untouched habitats lie in wait, yet to be found. Each new expedition opens doors to the unknown, uncovering secrets from the darkest corners of the sea. More than 80% of the
So as we know, we have been getting some new creatures being added into the earth as the earth is upgrading and ascending right now, y'all. And this is one of the newest ones as of late, y'all. They're calling this the Polychaete, Chiate, you know what I'm saying? It looks like two eyebrows, right? Look at this. And as you can see, this thing resides down in the bottom of the ocean. They are finding new discoveries every single day, and this is one of the newest ones in the Mariana Trench. Look at the way that it sparkles, y'all. Look at the thorns, like it's vibrant and iridescent. This thing looks extremely poisonous, and I have no idea if it is or not, but I would not mess with this thing. What I read about these things is they come up when the earth is going through a cleansing process. Like, think about that now, y'all. A cleansing process. This is like the oarfish. This is like the oarfish, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's coming up right now. Because if you look, it looks like a cleanser, like a brush. Like, you know what I'm saying? You use your brush to clean things like the toilet, the bathroom. The ocean would be synonymous to like your bathtub, so it's cleaning up the bathtub. And apparently it comes with its own sets of lights as well, because look at that, y'all. This is like Christmas light. But look at this, y'all. Look at that creepy little thing. That's crazy. But yes, y'all, new upgrades, they're going to continue. What do you think about this, y'all? This thing is very interesting and so weird at the same time. But let me know down in the comments below, y'all. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace.
The ocean's darkest depths, a submersible captured footage of a giant glowing jellyfish unlike anything ever seen. Its bioluminescent body pulsed with light, stretching over 30 feet wide, silently drifting through the abyss. Experts are stunned. Is this a new species or proof that deep-sea legends are real? The ocean
Breaking news, marine biologists just discovered 4 new species of deep-sea octopus. Scientists aboard the Schmidt Ocean Institute's RV Falker found these new species off the coast of Costa Rica, and this is one of them, unofficially called the Dorado octopus. I mean, come on, you can't tell me these guys don't look exactly like aliens.
What the hell is even that?
I said this once and I'll say it again. These octopus are from outer space and they're hiding deep in the water because they know something we don't. And not for nothing, look at these defensive positions they're in at the bottom of the ocean. They do not look happy that us humans are onto them. And aliens were smart. This part of the world is beautiful. Typical humans looking for intelligent life in outer space while it's right here under our feet. So if you got a trip planned to Costa Rica anytime soon, just remember, you may run into a new species. Breaking news.
Did you know scientists call octopuses aliens of Earth for a reason? Octopuses are some of the most mysterious and intelligent creatures on our planet, with abilities so bizarre they feel out of this world. Incredible intelligence. Octopuses have 9 brains, 1 main brain and a mini brain in each of their 8 arms, allowing them to solve puzzles, open jars, and even escape aquariums. Alien eyes. They have rectangular pupils and can see polarized light, giving them a unique way of viewing the world, unlike any other creature on Earth. Blue blood. Octopuses have blue blood because they use copper-based hemocyanin to transport oxygen, helping them survive in deep, cold waters. Masters of camouflage. They can change the color, pattern, and even texture of their skin in less than a second to hide from predators or communicate with other octopuses, thanks to their chromatophores. Liquid escape artists. When threatened, octopuses can squeeze through tiny gaps and squirt ink to confuse predators, allowing them to vanish in seconds. Why the aliens of Earth? Some scientists believe their genetic makeup is so unique that they seem unrelated to any other life form on Earth, and their intelligence, body structure, and mysterious nature only add to their alien reputation. Would you like to meet an octopus alien in real life? Drop a octopus if you find octopus's
Researchers are still analyzing its structure and behavior.
Ready to sail out to Horizon Deep, which is the deepest point in Tonga Trench. So the Tonga Trench for us is a big one because it's the second deepest trench in the world. It's a subduction trench, so it's where two tectonic plates meet each other.
1,400 meters beneath the Pacific, sunlight disappears and monsters emerge. In one of the most extreme environments on Earth, scientists dropped a camera baited with a fish head into total darkness. And what came next defied logic. A massive predator, ghost-like and silent, swallowed the camera whole, offering the first ever glimpse from inside a living deep-sea creature. Why would experts risk such a bizarre experiment? What exactly did they find at the bottom of the trench? And how is it changing what we know about life on Earth? This is not science fiction. This is real footage, real research, and a real biological discovery that may rewrite deep-sea science forever. Let's dive into the trench and uncover what waits in the abyss. Descent into the unknown. There are places on Earth so hostile, so untouched, that they remain practically alien. The Tonga Trench is one of them. Located in the remote southwestern Pacific Ocean, this deep, narrow scar stretches more than 1,300 kilometers between New Zealand and Tonga. Its steep walls plunge into a void so dark and so deep that light has never reached its floor. At depths exceeding 1,800 meters in some regions, the trench endures temperatures just above freezing and pressure so intense it can crush steel. Even at 1,400 meters, where this particular encounter occurred, water pressure is over 140 times what we experience at sea level. It's a realm humans were never meant to enter. But in early 2024, a team of marine researchers defied that boundary. Armed not with massive submarines or high-powered drilling equipment, but with a small camera and a dead fish head, they descended into one of Earth's last great mysteries. Their goal wasn't to map the trench or collect sediment samples. It was to witness life in the deep as it truly is. Unbothered, undisturbed, and potentially terrifying. This particular section of the Tonga Trench had rarely been explored. The extreme depth, unpredictable current patterns, and sheer remoteness have long discouraged conventional expeditions. Most submersible missions focus on more accessible areas. But that's exactly why this site drew the attention of the Minderoo UWA Deep Sea Research Center.
Ready to sail out to...
What jellyfish is this?
This is the immortal jellyfish Sternopsostoni.
What jellyfish is this?
This is the blue sakura jellyfish.
What jellyfish is this?
This is the jellyfish, literally like a blob of jelly.
What jellyfish is this?
This is the deep-sea firework jellyfish.
What jellyfish is this?
This is the peach blossom jellyfish.
The only freshwater species and the nationally protected animal in China.
What jellyfish is this?
This is the moon jellyfish Aurelia aurita.
What jellyfish is this?
This is the Morbaka jellyfish, known for its deadly venom.
What jellyfish is this?
This is the edible jellyfish used in cuisine, aka Rhopalama esculentum.
What jellyfish is this?
This is the Stegomedusa gigantea.